Hello everyone. No, why I open that up like a damn ASMR channel? Sup y'all? It's a good little Friday. It's not Friday. Good little Tuesday. Um, and we got some things we got to talk about. I'm not gonna lie, we got some things we got to get off our chest. I've seen a lot of downplay. I've seen a lot of lies, quite frankly. Um, but the funny part is now that I'm about to just get into it. Sup, Godzilla Earth? How are you doing? Um, so I want to first off start with just like I am not gonna be wanking Goku by any stretch of the imagination. Like I'm going to say what I think, and I'm gonna say what I can back up. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. So again, this is not gonna be like your normal structured video. I'm not gonna get into all that. We're just gonna jump into it, and we're gonna talk about bro's horrendous downplay of the Dragon Ball or of Goku, really, not Dragon Ball itself, but just of Goku. So let's open this up, and yeah, let's see what we got. I am very scared because I don't want to have to get active in this bitch, but I will. Anyway, let's just lock in. Here we go.
Goku isn't that strong. And for people who think that I hate Goku, yes, I do hate Goku.
All I have for him is hate.
But in a serious note, people.
I mean, if he's making his hate for Goku like so openly apparent, wouldn't that just kind of come off as a little bias, in my opinion? Like not trying to be that guy. Fucking, I'm gonna be that guy. Um, doesn't it kind of come off as a little disingenuous when you're trying to make a video talking about how Goku objectively isn't that strong? Yeah, you're coming from a place of emotion and hate. It just does not make sense. It logically just does not lack. It just does not add up. Get back into it.
Yes, Goku isn't that strong. Stop it. Just stop. Goku isn't that strong. Please, for the love of God.
This video is pretty poorly made. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop saying Goku solos everyone. He doesn't solo everyone. He's not even the strongest in his universe.
Though that may be true, that Goku doesn't solo everyone, and also it may be very true that Goku is not the strongest in his own universe. The two have nothing to do with the fact that Goku is a very strong character. Like Goku not being able to beat up the people in his own like the high tiers of his verse doesn't mean anything. If anything, it upscales the verse. Like, do y'all not understand how dumb that sounds when y'all kind of make statements like that? Like, oh, Goku isn't that strong because he can't beat up the people in his own verse. What does that sound like to you? Like, that sounds like the character is strong and that there are characters stronger than him that would upscale the verse. Just saying, maybe I'm tripping. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it.
So people who say Goku is universal, just
I also think universal is kind of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit of a stretch to say that Goku's universal, just because of the fact of how you would have to go off of Koyama's statements, and Koyama's credibility is a little wishy-washy. So I wouldn't really want to get too deep into it, but for sake of argument, you can for sure have some sanctity in argument with of a universal Goku. So it's not crazy, but again, there are still levels below universal, man. So I hate that. I hate that idea that like characters need to be universal to be considered strong. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, that's like such 2022 like TikTok shit, man. It's just corny. Like, anyway, let's get into it.
Goku is not universal. Stop it. Just stop.
Why?
The data books are just fucking horse shit. Stop.
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry that I'm pausing so much. I have to kind of get into it, but like, the data books. First of all, buddy, I'm gonna keep it 100, like 10 times 10. You just saying the data books are bad does not make them bad. What makes them bad? What makes them unreliable? You have a lot of arguments and a lot of things to pull from, but what makes them bad? Is that a bad question to ask right now? I promise I won't pause as long as it's not something incredibly stupid. Get back into it.
Just stop. Just stop. You're looking way too deep into this shit. Goku isn't even universal.
Crazy take.
Okay, you know what? I'll take that back.
Crazy
he is
take.
universal, okay? But other than that, no. Let's look over the things that Goku has gone through, right? In terms of Dragon Ball Super. The fact that Goku was able to be hurt by a bullet because he lost his training on just the first episode, right? The first few episodes, he was able to get grazed by a bullet. How the fuck does that happen?
My guy, my man's. You just answered your own question. Like go back and not even maybe 5 seconds. You answered your own question.
He was able to get grazed by a bullet. How the fuck does that happen?
Go back. Okay, maybe more than 5 seconds.
Because he lost his training.
Like you answered your own question. Like I'm not gonna lie. So first of all, Goku makes it clear that he's absolutely rusty in that scenario, and I see Godzilla King in there or Godzilla Earth. I see him in there, saying that Goku being off guard is inconsistent, and that when he was off guard before the tournament of power, Goku was shown to be able to tank the Hakai. That's different. Goku was actively in a combat scenario, and he thought Frieza was actively still trying to fight. So that's completely different than Goku literally thinking that nothing is going on and that he's perfectly fine and that the situation has died down, in him letting his guard down. That's completely different. So I would say Goku being off guard and rusty is absolutely a good explanation. What happens when you don't sharpen up your skills? You get taken out by trivial things. And he wasn't even taken out by it. He was more so just minorly scraped by it. He was okay. He was fine. Anyway, let's go.
On the first episode, right? The first few episodes, he was able to get grazed by a bullet. How the fuck does that happen? Huh? Or the fact that Goku almost loses every fight in Super, and people think Goku can beat everyone.
I hate when Dragon Ball fans, and he openly calls himself a Dragon Ball hater, so I can't fault him for this. But okay, so you just want Goku to have no adversary? You just want him to have no adversity? You just want him to have no problems at all? You just want Goku to be a carefree person because he can just beat up whoever he wants to, and you just want Goku to be this unbeatable monster. But if we decide to do that, fans look at his character as nothing more than a power, nothing more than a power device, nothing more than just a person who looks to have a good fight and will sacrifice any and everything for that good fight. People will downplay and degrade the character if we decide to make him this unbeatable monster that can get through any and everything whenever he wants to. Also, it makes things extremely boring. That would be the story that everyone and all these Dragon Ball haters are trying to push out. The fact that Dragon Ball is just some sort of Goku show where he shows up and then beats everyone. No, that's not how it is. There are times where Goku is not the end all be all of a solution in Dragon Ball, and that's openly apparent throughout the entirety of the franchise. I'm sorry to say it, but some people like Geekdom 101 said, bro, some people need to have a qualification to talk about Dragon Ball, bro. I need to see a diploma or something, because the ability to your disability of retaining information is just openly apparent, if I'm being honest. And that's not even me trying to be hateful. It's just me trying to spit facts. Bro, you gotta check that, man. Something's wrong. Anyway,
you guys are fucking clowns. he lost a hit, and hit is not even universal.
The sheer fact of hit scaling to Goku would make him low multiversal, and I'm just saying, but let's say universal because that's the word he's using. But since he's saying universal, we'll use that. The fact that Goku and Hit scale to each other on a relative par before like Goku overpowers him, yeah, that would signify that Hit is at least universal. I'm just saying, like, that's not a anti-feat at all. Like, at all.
What? What?
Also, isn't Hit's time ability in the manga like stated to be a strength and key based thing? I'm just saying. Never mind.
He's just an assassin. He is just an assassin that has time-based abilities. And some people say Goku is beyond the concept of time. If he's beyond the concept of time, how the fuck he's still getting affected by time skip?
Obviously, it wouldn't be at that point in time, right? It would obviously occur after that. Then there'd be something after that that would lead to people believing that. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for assuming that? Maybe.
You guys are fucking clowns for this scaling. Clowns. Oh, Goku is beyond the concept of space and time because he was able to affect a metaphysical plane.
I mean, not really that crazy to say. You know. But again, go ahead.
You guys are clowns. Stop using old information for Super because it will be contradicted. You clown.
What contradicts it? What contradicts the old piece? I'm just saying what contradicts the old piece? Because the minute Goku pulled out God power, excuse the fucking speed racer in the back. As soon as Goku pulled out God power, he was giving Hit a run for his money. So I don't really know what to say. Oh my God, can someone shut that off, please? We're gonna be here for a little bit. I think I should stream more. I think streaming is like a really fun outlet. All right, anyway, let's keep getting back into it. Excuse the fucking honking horns in the back too, because it's Speed Racer.
Clown. Please. Let's go over the fact that let's go back in Z because people love to use fucking Z.
They're not wrong for using
for
Z,
super scaling because it's completely idiotic.
Wait. Doesn't Goku in the beginning of Z or like in the beginning of Super do image training from all the villains of Z to basically sharpen himself up and train? So if you're telling me that like Z is not relevant in the power scaling of Super at all, then you're just delusional. Like Boo is literally a benchmark of power for the entirety of Battle of Gods. Like, what are you talking about? To say that Z and Super don't have a tie in terms of like power level is just crazy. Like, I'm not saying that Z is irrelevant because it's clear as day that Beerus outclasses everyone in the Boo arc. Like, that's facts. Like, we know this. But to say that Z is not a benchmark or a meaningful factor in Super at all is freaking crazy. You know, that's insane. Did I just say never mind. I ain't say freaking since 2015.
But back in Z, if you was a bit weaker than your opponents, your attacks wouldn't do shit.
Actually, I'm gonna let him finish. Use the example you were trying to use.
The prime example was fucking Perfect Cell. When he achieved Perfect Cell and he achieved a new power, your attacks wouldn't do shit to him, right? Unless you dump all of your power, all of your ki into one attack.
You know what's crazy? Someone tried that already. Vegeta. Vegeta tried that. That was what the final flash was. Vegeta tried that and got his spine cracked in half. Vegeta was calling Cell king. That's how bad he was cracking his back. Like, do you understand that? More on that. What are you talking about if you're a little bit weaker than somebody? Huh? Cell was stated like numerous times to have like unbelievable and like crazy levels of power. If you're barely weaker than somebody, I don't think you would go as far as to call their power unbelievable or unimaginable or insane. just saying. I don't think it, like, if I could beat up Mike Tyson for a little bit, but then like he beats me at the end of the fight, like I can't say that his boxing skill is that unbelievable. I did it. Like I'm right there. I'm right there with him. That was probably like a bad analogy, but you get the point. So yeah, like that's crazy. They were nowhere near Perfect Cell. Nobody until like Super Saiyan Goku was touching Perfect Cell, bro. Like, no. No.
But unless it one-shots you, you're fucked, right? But in Super, it doesn't seem to work that way unless you're like 1,000 times stronger than your opponent.
It's always been
Goku
that way.
Got fucking off by a laser gun.
Gang, he's not actively in combat. He thought Frieza lost. He thought Frieza was defeated, and he let his guard down, which resulted in him getting shot in a vital point of his body with a laser, with his guard down. I don't think I have to make this any more clear. Like, bro.
And some people love to defend it. Goku's guard was down. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
It does not matter because fucking Perfect Cell was just straight ignoring Krillin and Gohan.
What? Wait. Excuse the high pitch, but what? What? First of all, Cell never let his guard down with anybody. Like, no, if you watch the Cell games, his guard is actively up for Gohan the entire time. He does not let his guard down. Like, no. Cell is actively having his key shield up all the time. So him not paying attention doesn't matter. Like, there's a difference between you keeping your guard up for somebody else, right? And not paying attention to another person, and you leaving your guard down to everything around you completely. Like, Cell has his guard up because he's fighting Gohan. So him not paying attention doesn't matter in that point because his key shield is still up for Gohan. Like, Goku has no reason to have his key shield up anymore. He beat Frieza essentially. Like, that's the whole point.
Ignoring them. And people say, "Oh, key makes your skin stronger." Then where the fuck was it when he get hit by a laser?
Do you not recall in the Namek fight when Frieza shot Goku point blank in the face with a death beam and he just got a little scuff on his chin, then looked straight down at Frieza and smiled? What are you talking about? That was like a planetary attack that he just took to the face and was like, yeah, I'm cool. I can't even say planetary because Final Form Frieza is at least star level, but you get the point. Like, I don't have to explain this. Like, bruh. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just highballing it, right? Maybe I'm bugging, right? I don't know, bro.
You see how your argument doesn't make any sense? It doesn't. Especially with the whole fucking people say Krillin is universal because Frieza can destroy the universe. Oh my god, that statement is so fucking bullshit.
I don't think that's referring to like Frieza destroying the universe all in one go. I think it's just him perusing the universe, just like praising through the universe, looking for shit to overtake and destroy. Like, that's what I think it is. Like, I think it means that he's going to expand his terror past planets and just make it more wide scale. That's what I think it means. Because again, that's what's in line with Frieza's character. That's what he does. That would only make sense because that's who Frieza is. Like, that's in character. Like, never mind.
Fucking hyperbole. It's hyperbole as fuck. First of all, it was stated once. It's hyperbole.
That doesn't make it any. That does not make it hyperbole. What? Never mind.
Never stated more again. Second, if you even do say that, right, and say, oh, well, Krillin is comparable to Goku, especially in Super, because he pushed back Super Saiyan.
He's not comparable to Goku, and no, Krillin is not universal by any stretch of the imagination. I'm sorry, he's not. He is, however, but like he's way above that of like solar system in my opinion. So he'd be like high solar system in my opinion. That's even a tier. Like he'd be like multi-solar system to like galaxy in my opinion. That'd be like a fair estimate. Go ahead.
Hello, Kamehameha, you guys are fucking idiots. You guys are clowns!
Goku was actively holding back in Super Saiyan Blue, and he went to Super Saiyan Blue to showcase the fact that there's going to be people in the tournament that he's going to have to deal with that are at that level of strength, if not higher. And I think he says that in the show. Anyway.
Krillin cannot destroy universe. And for people to say Krillin can destroy universe, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're a fucking moron. You cannot destroy the universe.
Point, but I agree.
Goku almost destroyed the universe with the help of Beerus.
Oh God, the dreadful it's a shared feat thing. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish what he has to say, but just for hindsight, if you want to argue against Goku being low multiversal and you want to argue against like the destruction of Otherworld, like don't use that idiotic comeback of Goku and Beerus sharing the feat. It's gonna make you look borderline retarded, and it's gonna hold on. If we still live, are we still here? Yo, okay. My bad, y'all. All right, so technical difficulties. Bro, my internet got hit. All right. I'm back up now. We all good. Yeah. Just when I was cooking, just when I was finna cook up, the problem started again. All right. But it's cool now. We all good. We all gravy. So I just wanted to get it off my chest that yeah, don't use that stupid idea of like Goku and Beerus sharing the feat, because Goku and Beerus, they're clashing multiple times, and Goku is actively trying to restrain the shockwaves. Like he's actively trying to equate and neutralize it. He's not trying to destroy everything. So that's why when you see the shockwaves get smaller and smaller, it's actually because Goku is he's learning how to concentrate and how to equalize the force of Beerus's attacks. All right. Now, This is proven to be even more true because after Goku loses like the red Super Saiyan God, he absorbs it into his base, goes Super Saiyan, and starts fighting Beerus some more. But before that, Beerus nullifies all of the energy built up from the clash. So essentially, all of that low multiversal energy, Beerus clears it up. No problem. He neutralizes it. No problem. Not even at full power, just neutralizes it, right? And then after that, Goku was able to fight on a relative scaling to Beerus. So they fight on a relative end again, which would then signify that the feat is not a shared feat. It's a direct result of their power. Like, it's a direct result of their individual power, their individual low multi-power coming together. That's the whole idea. All right. Whew. Hope that got everything understood. Cause y'all know how that get, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how that get. Anyway, I don't even want to continue the video. I'm gonna keep it on it. Cause I stretched this 5-minute video out to 23 minutes, bro. Like, we'd be here all day. Like, I don't know, bro. Let's just, you know what? Let's just finish it out. We could thug it out. Let's just thug it out. Hopefully my shit don't crash on me again. All right.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking irritating to deal with. You Dragon Ball fans are irritating to deal with. Goku was not that strong. He never was that strong. It's because of plot. And don't get me started on the Broly movie, bro. Broly, who has not been trained by any gods. He has not been trained by any angels. And while Goku and Vegeta has a chaining godlike power, is somehow able to fight these elite fucking mastered martial artists, basically, like nothing.
Wasn't Broly said to have like a basic understanding of martial arts? Also, more on that. And just to understand this even further, Broly, like, the whole purpose of Broly is like, and the whole reason why he's comparable to Goku and Vegeta is due to him actively growing stronger and adapting to their fight. Like, his Saiyan adaptability is on overdrive. Like, what do you mean? Him adapting to their power and like him being that powerful is not crazy. Like, never mind.
Like nothing. I don't care what the father probably trained him. I don't give a fuck. That father has no fucking type of training on the level of Goku and Vegeta. Stop bringing that bullshit up. And then the other bullshit is when fucking people love to say, Broly, he has the power of the Great Ape or some bullshit like that.
Which he does.
Excuses the level of power levels between the two. No. The movie literally was after the fucking Tournament of Power.
And
which was a fucking Goku when Saiyan's supposed to get stronger and he hit a battle, right? Or does the stats reset?
What are you talking about, bro?
Or does that reset?
What do you mean?
After the fight? Because that makes absolutely no sense. If Goku fought against Jiren, right, he should be stronger than he ever was before.
Goku was only stronger than Jiren because of MUI. Like, what? Every form before MUI and maybe Omen, Goku was getting ragged on. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Why do I have to explain this? Also, doesn't Broly like force Goku to attempt to use Ultra Instinct? Like, that's why we see it in the Broly movie. And now, I swear to God, if someone says it's, oh yeah, no, that's not Ultra Instinct, it's just the way it, nigga, that's the exact colors and color of aura of Ultra Instinct. Don't play me like I'm dumb. Come on, man. We knew what they were doing, and they knew what they were doing. Let's stop it.
But Broly gives him some struggle. What? Broly gives him struggle. This thing that can't even control its power.
You know what I think? I think this is just like not even about Goku not being strong. I think it's the fact you hate Dragon Ball. So as a result, you have to downplay everything and find an issue with everything to like make your hate seem somehow, some way understandable and justifiable. Like that's what I think. I'm no psychiatrist or nothing like that. I'm just, making an analysis based off of what I see and off of what I'm hearing. Because bro is very misinformed. Like facts. Like no cap in what I'm saying. Bro is absolutely misinformed. Anyway, let's watch the next video. The next one he does. I am very, very excited to see what he has to say about this. I am praying that he is not, on the same type of idiotic timing he was before. I'm praying it's different. It looks like he's had a month to get his bearings. The first video was made 5 months ago. The second part is made 4 months ago. So I'm assuming bro has gotten his bearings. He's gotten his understandings together. He's gotten his order. Oh, look,
Back
the
to
editing's
part
better.
2 of Goku's not that
First is
strong.
little fade in here.
Requested this video, so I want to go over some points in this video. I have gone over my little rant in my first video.
Oh my fucking god! I don't want to spoil this, but like the first point I saw was that Goku is not strong without ki. You got worse. How did you get worse in the part 2? This is supposed to be like an upgrade, a sequel. Like takes all the best parts of part 1 and expands on it. This was terrible. Never mind.
In this video, I will be going over the quote unquote invincible Goku, or aka Goku solos, and their arguments. So, and basically, right, we see a lot of interesting takes for Goku, like, oh, Goku, he won't flicks Naruto, or Goku, he pretty much obliterates like what the My Hero Academias with just by sneezing, right?
Would
like,
he not?
Stuff like that,
are they wrong?
some stuff like that.
Are they wrong for saying
I want
that?
to go over in this video that Goku is pretty much not on that tier to do anything of that.
You literally admitted that Goku is universal. What character in My Hero Academia? Tell me what character in My Hero. Yes, Mom. Tell me what character in My Hero is doing that. Also, if you try to fault me for that, because first of all, I'm 16, so y'all can't fault me for talking to my mother. Fuckers. Anyway, back to this. So like, what character in My Hero is universal? Point me to him. I want to see.
Sorts, and y'all pretty much going against the character of what is Goku. So, my argument here, right? My argument for this video is that one, Goku is not that powerful.
I think even yo Mike has some disagreements with you on that one, but anyway. Okay, he's not even doing like any audio editing. It's just like pure
So for
audio.
starters, one, Goku is not that strong without ki. Let me go into details about this. So I went over some arguments for people that say, "Oh yeah, Omega, bro, your debunk is so garbage here, bro. Obviously, it's been said in Dragon Ball Super about if you lower your ki, you're very, very skilly vulnerable." Look, one, for starters, that is sad that it has to be explained in Dragon Ball Super, instead of Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z about Ki in the fucking first place.
My guy, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's a reason why Goku makes it a point to keep his guard up in a fight. So let's start off with the first thing, right? Just hold on, my mom. Oh, that's hot. It's a hot potato. Shit. My mom brought me dinner. Well, I'm telling you, bro. Hard day at school. On top of the fact that you haven't eaten anything, bro. Like, I had a toaster strudel this morning. I could have had cereal, but I didn't want to mess my stomach up. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's get back into the video. I'm sharing too much information. Let's get into it.
It just us to learn about this. What in the third sequel of Dragon Ball, basically. If you go about the manga, this is basically just Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball Z, then Dragon Ball Super. It's just pretty much sad, right? But look, let's just say we get this at the benefit of the doubt, right? The benefit of the doubt. If it for what have people say me, Wiz has stated that if you are completely out of key, completely, that's what he said, completely out of key. So people highlight this. If you're completely out of key, your body is weakened. Now, I do have some issues with this, right? So you telling me if their key is absolutely just depleted, right? They're as vulnerable as like what human beings, right? Or if their key is lowered, or they don't have no key protection, then their defenses are lowered. This is I have some issues with, like some issues with the power scaling of this verse. Like one instance, right? And this is from the movie. Somebody told me like in the anime it's completely different. So we have like the whole laser thing. Go get hit by a laser and gets knocked out of blue form. Well, it's been explained by Toriyama that pretty much that the been explained.
I didn't hear the whole.
If their key is absolutely just depleted, right? They're as vulnerable as like what human beings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if their key is lowered, or they don't have no key protection,
Right.
then their defenses are lowered.
Yes.
This is I have some issues with, like some
Why?
issues with the power scaling of this verse.
Why?
Like one instance, right? And this is from the movie. Somebody told me like in the anime it's completely different. So we have like the whole laser thing. Go get hit by a laser and gets knocked out of blue form. Well, it's been explained by Toriyama that pretty much that the blast, the laser was transferred into God Key.
So you just lost the point. Also, why am I getting a Burger King ad on your video, bro?
Over 30 hotel brands around the world.
Don't let me find out. I'm not saying.
Which was very strange for Toriyama to say, because it's like, okay, how did they have the technology to do that? Since when?
Wait. How they have the technology to do that? Bro, what are you talking about? Time travel exists. Time travel exists. Dimensional transportation exists with technology in this verse. You're telling me you have a problem with a gun transferring energy into something else and then release it? What's wrong with you? Bro, what?
Frieza.
Hold on. We're in a story where literally a scientist, a human scientist, came up with a foolproof way to teleport to a completely different timeline. And you have a problem with... I'm done. Bro.
Had the technology to
man.
do that. Or even the henchmen have to do that. It's just like really weird how Toriyama just says something so bizarre and just yet never explained it in any good detail at all. That is one of the main issues I had. The second issue is that when the defense is lowered, right, with no key around them or anything to protect them, they could get harmed. But we see instance for like Perfect Cell, right? He has no key protection around him.
Prove that. That's bullshit. Yes, he does. What are you talking about? Huh? So is he just not in a fight with Gohan at that moment? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna explain it. Never mind.
It's implied that you can make your body, your skin tougher or stuff like that with ki, right? It's the same thing for Orange Piccolo when he gets blasted by lasers and shit. It just deflects off of him. It's really weird that how the laser was able to shoot through fucking Goku, even when his defense is lowered, or just like say like, the fight's over. He's like, he's very cocky. Even Wiz has even said like, you could be very cocky, which is a very character flaw. It is a character flaw for Goku, I have to admit. But in Dragon Ball Z, this was never the case for Goku, which I had some issues with. It's like it was never the case. Goku in Z never had let his guard down against Frieza, and we seen Goku with no ki, right? No ki at all, protecting him, and he was able to take a laser to the face from Frieza.
If you honestly think Goku didn't have his protection up at that pause, if you honestly think that Goku was not protecting himself with ki at that point in time, you're an idiot. What? Like, Goku was not off guard in that. Like, bro, never mind.
And be completely fine. Huh. It was like, okay. Now, moving on from that, right? I'm pretty sure you have a better explanation for this, but like, moving on from that, right? Goku without ki is not that strong. Okay? He is not that.
So we literally have to take away his main source of power to make him not strong. Got you.
That strong. Okay? So people say, oh, Goku, he can solo this verse, that verse. Keep in mind that Goku's ki is finite. Okay? It is finite. His ki is finite.
What does that mean? Like, what relevance is that hold?
Don't call any pro. Call the Orkin Pro. Orkin, the best in pests.
I'm so pissed.
Delicious.
Go get another one, bro. I am heated.
If you go around,
no, I need to pause the video. I need y'all to understand my pain and frustration right now. I want to fly to Antarctica and shoot a penguin. That is how irritated I am right now. Like, you know, when you got good food and you enjoying your food and you think nothing finna kill this mood right now, and then something does, let alone your food on the floor. It's a cold world, bro. It's a cold world. So the whole time I'm hearing this, I'm cleaning up at the same time. So, bro, what's wrong with this dude, bro? I'm getting more annoyed as I hear this. Like,
look, for instance, let's go over let's do a battle, right? This is, do not take this battle seriously. This is like an example, right? Let's say like Goku versus Saitama, right? Goku versus Saitama. If Saitama is dodging all the blasts from Goku, even these big blasts, he could do instant Kamehameha, and somehow Saitama still dodges, or he just survives the attack and does nothing. If Goku runs out of ki or gets lowered on ki, Goku can be harmed by Saitama. Repeat, Goku can be harmed when he is basically low on ki. Okay. It has been stated. It was says no matter how strong you are, if you have no ki, your body is completely weak. Okay, it's completely weak.
look, I'm a really nice going guy, really easygoing guy, not an asshole, not a dickhead or nothing like that. You know, I don't like to hurt people's dreams and hurt people's hopes and stuff like that. Delete your videos, bro, please. Because I have like a genuine question. What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you? I don't even think you know what you're talking about. No, I'm not even like talking about like from a knowledge standpoint, because that's obvious. I just think bro genuinely does not know what he is trying to say. That's why you hear him like jumble over his words, take these long pauses. It's because he's trying to come up with something to say to make the video at least worth somebody's time, and it's not working. I'm sitting here wasting my life right now carrying this video. Like, bruh, I want to check. I want to check for my pain and suffering. All right? I should sue you for this. I was going to make a joke, but then I realized how people are. So I knew the minute I made this joke, the people I made the joke about are going to get mad and upset, and they're going to spark it into a bigger ordeal than it should be. So I'm going to leave it be for right now. But if you know my history and you know my channel, recently, like last year, something related to the law came up. Not on me. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say.
Like for instance, for Granola, where like he was like, I guess he was low on ki, right? And he was to get shot by just a mere laser gun, right? A mere laser gun. That's how low his ki was. And he was to get shot. Or for instance, like I guess around with let's say for Moro, right? Moro was able to shove his entire arm through Goku's entire torso. Like that's prime examples. So
Of what? Wait. You think Moro didn't break through Goku's defenses? Like, you didn't think that's what happened? Okay, bro. Goku and Moro were actively fighting, and Moro took his hand and impaled Goku with it. Where's the confusion at? Where Goku's defenses weren't lowered. Like, he literally got impaled. Also, if you're trying to tell me that Moro isn't low multiversal or higher, you're crazy. Well, never mind, bro.
Basically, with ki, Goku can be very strong, very powerful, pretty much damn near invincible, right? Damn near invincible. But without,
then what the hell is the point of making this video? Just asking.
Ki protection, he's as weak as a human, which explains why he was able to get harmed by a bullet. His ki was lowered, which explains why he was able to get shot by a laser. in the movie. Yeah, I think in the anime, it was like it was Goku in base form, right? If Goku lowers his ki, he can be harmed. So therefore, Saitama can technically beat the shit out of Goku.
That would depend on many other factors. First of all, is Saitama fast enough to even keep up with Goku? Is he fast enough to dodge any of Goku's attacks? Is he strong enough to withstand Goku's attacks? Bigger question, a more important question. What is stopping Goku from just erasing him? I'm just never mind.
If his ki is lowered, okay. For those people who saying Goku can win, I do not understand how he can win in certain scenarios. Like,
he's stronger, faster, more durable. I like, bro. Existence erasure. Do I need to keep going? I'm just saying. Like, bro, this is stupid.
I don't understand the concept of Goku solos when he clearly doesn't in some verses. He doesn't beat Sailor Moon.
He does.
Doesn't beat Saint Seiya.
You might have a point there.
Never will, in fact.
Bullshit. GT Goku wipes his ass cheeks with them. Heroes Goku wipes his ass cheeks with them. Like, Zeno Goku wipes his booty cheeks with them. CC Goku wipes his booty cheeks with them. You can even argue that movie Goku would wipe his booty cheeks with him, but never mind. That's a whole other conversation. Look, I'm going to just say it to you like this, bro. This video don't connect. It really doesn't. But glad you're getting this out of the system.
He doesn't beat let's see another verse. Ano's voted gold. All right. He will never beat Rimuru.
Yes, he does. Also, Anos, you have a point there. But my question is, like, how does this mean Goku isn't that strong? Never mind, bro.
Okay, I don't even think he will be Rimuru. I'm just saying, yeah, Rimuru is kind of fucking busted,
bro. It just sounds like the typical list of TikTok people. Like, when someone is a TikTok power scaler, when they have this list of people, like, oh, Goku can't beat Saint Seiya, and he can't beat Anos, and he can't beat Rimuru. The ones that everyone brings up, like everybody brings up Featherine, everyone brings up Cosmic Armor Superman, everyone always brings up these crazy tiered characters to compete with Goku. Does that should say something about Goku? That you have to literally use all these overpowered, broken, busted characters to beat him. Like, come on, bro. Y'all look dumb at this point. Like, it's just cut it out. Stop the downplay. I could literally argue. Matter of fact, anyone can run it with me. I dare it. Anybody today, I will debate anybody on Goku versus Saint Seiya, Goku versus Anos, Goku versus Rimuru. I don't care. I'll do it. I am talking about canon Goku. All right. So canon anime Goku, in my opinion, is what I would main and what I would take. All right. I am perfectly okay with that. We can run that. I'm fine with that. I challenge anybody. Anyone out there. Anyway, DBS manga Goku. I heavily disagree with that. I really disagree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I really disagree with that. I know them kind of well. Saint Seiya is like 8D, 9D. Rimuru is like, maybe you could, like, a lot of people say his light novel version is high hyper, which I disagree with. And Anos is like outer because like he can have like he can beat up concepts or something like that. I don't know, but okay, that's fine. All right, good to know. Good to know.
He doesn't beat Accelerator. He doesn't beat Kumagara. He doesn't beat Medica Box.
Who the fuck? Who?
In fact, no. He doesn't beat the Fire Force, of course. Fire.
Huh? I get it. This was 4 months ago. Shinra did have like some giant hype around him, but that dude is getting beat up by the monkey boy. I'm so sorry to say it to you.
Fucking Force. He doesn't beat Soul fucking Eater.
You're done.
Doesn't beat though.
Stop talking. So you're telling me Goku doesn't beat Soul Eater? Got you. Okay, bro.
He doesn't beat. Let's see another one.
He's gonna bring up comic characters.
Tsuno Yoshisawa or Suno Yoshisawa.
Who the fuck is that?
He doesn't beat majority of these characters. Y'all always say, hell, he does.
No one has brought up like half of the people you just mentioned. I ain't heard nobody bring up any of the names you brought up in like the later half of that list. I've never heard anybody say them names ever. Who? I was expecting him to bring up some comic book characters at least. That's what everybody does. If you were actually versed, you would actually know that people don't even use anime characters no more. They have exceeded that. They're like, you know what? We're gonna use comic book characters now. Let's compare Goku to Wally West. Like, what, bro? At this point, spit the balls out your mouth, man, because y'all just got Goku meat so far. Like, leave it alone. Like, I don't know who the hell this is. I don't know who that is. So, like, maybe he is or she. I don't know. Don't forget Goku skill starter with the guidebooks. I agree. If you decide to use the RPG game, if you decide to use that, which is not non-canon or anything like that, from what I know.
Doesn't even beat Natsu.
Say that shit again.
Majority of these characters, y'all always say, hell, he doesn't even beat Natsu. Goku, saying Goku wins, right? He solos, Goku solos. Some people are trolling. Okay, I get that. But some people are really dead ass.
Everyone's trolling. Everyone's trolling. There are a lot of people Base Thor or Doctor Strange. Base is fucking crazy. Let's not do anything like that now. I think like he doesn't go up against their amp versions, but like he doesn't like I think he doesn't do shit to their amp versions, but Base for sure. Doctor Strange, no. Doctor Strange is broken in Base. Thor, we're not gonna talk about him. There's a lot I could talk about.
Serious, which I really just like. What are you talking about? Y'all make Goku this invincible character when he clearly in Super doesn't win that many fights, and he clearly needs more help than usual. I give
Goku beat up voice crack. Goku beat up Jiren on his own. He beat up Hit on his own. Like he damn near erased Zamasu on his own. Like I'm not gonna get into this. Goku not beating people stronger than him would only upscale the people stronger than him. That would not debunk him to any level unless shown otherwise. Like,
if Goku the benefit of the doubt, he did beat Hit on his own.
See, you get it.
He did beat Golden Frieza on his own.
See, you get it.
And he almost beat Jiren on his own.
He did. Like, Jiren absolutely admitted defeat there. So, he did. Notice the pauses. Notice the pauses in him coming up with something to say. And then the video ends. This is a bad video, bro. Back up. Back up. Back up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that was probably like the worst 2 videos I've ever seen in my fucking life. I put that on God, on my Lord and Savior. Like, that was probably the worst video I've ever seen in my life. I have come across a lot of terrible YouTubers. I used to be one of them. But my old videos are like, they're like, I don't know, they're like Swag Kage level, like Swag Kage comparison level in comparison to what this dude is producing. Like, bro, like my old stuff is Seth the Programmer compared to this dude. I don't know, maybe we can't talk about Seth no more. But like, bro, that was the worst video I've ever seen in my life. I can't even come up with nothing else to say. Like, that's the gist of it. Like, that was the worst video I've ever seen in my life. Like, bro didn't debunk anything. It was like a nerd just sitting in the video talking, just ranting and rambling about the same thing over and over and over and getting things wrong and wrong and more wrong and more wrong. Like, at this point, bro, I just think you need to, after receiving numerous amps, bro, don't forget that. Like, let's not forget that. All right, cool. Because I didn't know, because everybody be tripping. Yes, after he receives multiple amps, like, no, CC Goku is not just DBS Goku. Like, no, like, there's more than that. Never mind. There's more to it than just that. Anyway, if that's the case, then we can literally say that like CC Goku would be high hyper outer versal, and that would scale back to super. Like, that's not fair. Anyway, but yeah, that was horrendous. I genuinely think that like somebody like needs to go check on him, because there's no way you just get stuff like that wrong. Like, okay, maybe you could be just misinformed, but if you're claiming to give an objectives like viewpoint of Goku's power, then you need to understand the series from every point of view. It just is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, you can't just not be a fan of Dragon Ball and then try to make an objective take, about Dragon Ball. It just doesn't make sense. Like, if you don't understand Dragon Ball from at least like look, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a difference between your level of casual anime fan and like normal level of casual anime fan. Like, anybody who likes Dragon Ball and will rewatch the series to understand stuff, right? Rather than going on the internet and making full like 9-minute long, 10-minute long rants. That's insanity. This is bonkers. Don't ever say this again. But yeah, just saying stuff like, anyway, just stuff like that. Like, it just results in people like just showing that they're not, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. Like I've never seen people hate this much. Like, also, off topic, if y'all are a fan of Drake is dropping his album this Friday. Album cover was released like a couple of nights ago, or actually last night. I saw it. It was written. It was like drawn up by Adonis, his 5-year-old son. If you have a problem with Drake doing that, or like something, like, you're weird. That's weird. Anyway, back on topic though. I'm just trying to say, like, at this point, bro, it gets to a point where you're not even trying to make an objective take. You're just trying to pass off anything you want as fact, and it's not. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Something is up. Something's up. And yeah. Well, I mean, that's because like they haven't really I think the Dragon Ball Super manga hasn't done good because they haven't really. They're retelling the same story that everyone's already seen. So there really is no point to tune into the manga at this point because what's new, you know? Especially when the Boruto time skip just released. Like, bruh, everybody's really focused on that. So I can see why the manga isn't doing so well. When like they start getting back into the original stories and like, doing big stuff. Because again, remember, the manga is just the anime told in a completely different way. Like I've rarely seen it outside of anyone like using it in a trolling way, if that makes sense. Yeah, like Moro and Granola, like those moments were trending. Like those moments were amazingly done. Like, so that's different. Like the original stuff for the manga did great. Everyone, like, not I won't say everyone, but a majority of people loved the original stuff in the manga, right? And it did well. But the retail, like the first part of the Dragon Ball Super manga is just the anime done in a different way. Like it's the same arc in the same order, just done in a different way with some parts summarized and shortened up. So that's why, like, that's could be another reason why. Like when the Dragon Ball Super manga started doing the original arcs, that's when stuff started to kick up for me. So when Toriyama gets to that or gets back to that, instead of trying to do a superhero all over again, which I think is just redundant. Because then what was the point of you releasing the movie then? Like, like why do that? Well, actually, money, but we get the point. Boruto is mid, not gonna lie. No, that first chapter of the time skip, chef's kiss. That's like Naruto level of entertainment for me. No cap. You could fight me on that if you want to. I love that chapter. I love that chapter. And I saw somebody on Twitter and TikTok complaining about, oh, we need like we need Boruto to do weekly. No, Boruto being a weekly serialization thing is a terrible idea. Like, maybe y'all bugging for this, but like, bro, if you're trying to tell me anime Barry is better than the manga, I actually agree. Maybe because the moment being animated kind of just made it better. I don't know. Or a drip sauce? No, I don't know what that is. I could look it up though. Or it's probably like a YouTuber knowing them. Yup. Oh, so he makes like outer versal Goku scales. I'll check it out. I want to be objective. But yeah, back to some announcements. So, how'd y'all like the Archie Sonic versus Goku video? How'd y'all like that video? Y'all like the y'all like that video? Personally, I went through some trials and tribulations trying to get it out because I am editing with a crap. First of all, everything's filled up right now. I have not had time to clear it out. But bro, I was running through it. So I'm rendering my video halfway through. It's like a 2-hour render. I'm rendering it, right? And I leave my room and I come back. My computer's off, bro. My computer's off. I turn it back on and the rendering got canceled. So I had to run through another 2-hour rendering session. And then I was gonna run it through a rendering session again to render it in 60 frames per second. But because I had to redo the initial rendering process, it just like drained me. I was like, bro, I'm not willing to do that again. Like, not happening. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I had to literally yeah, I'm gonna check both of them out for sure. But I had to render the video like 3 different times, bro. I was not doing that again. Anyway, I don't want to sidetrack y'all any longer than I have to. It's been your boy Historic. It's been a pleasure entertaining y'all, and I'm gonna get up on out of here. Peace. Y'all have a nice one.